So, yo, first off, if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, it'd be super awesome if you hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you're new out there, maybe leave a comment down below. But something I wanted to talk about and break down, we're doing this live on stream right now on Twitch. Yo, chat, you guys want to say hi? Want to say hi to the people out there, to the YouTube? Boom, bang, bop. Where's the thumbs up button? Hit it down below, baby. You know what's up. All right. Yo, we're going to go over this. So, I would say one of the more difficult places to try to win in the late game is downtown, or like within a lot of buildings, a lot of building areas within the game. So, yo, once you've got this late into the game, right? A really good strategy from this point, and you can use this even before this, if you're playing around buildings, maybe the circle's looking like it's going to end in the downtown area, you can use this strategy. First off, the thing that you would like to do is get close to the center, even if the circle's a little bit bigger. Say it was the circle before this, or even the circle before that. If you can get close to the center and get to the rooftop of the highest building, right? So, this stage of the game, I'm looking at all these different buildings here, right? I'm seeing where the circle's going. I'm going to drive to the center of the circle. I mean, you can do this on foot. You don't have to have a vehicle. A vehicle's going to make it a little bit easier. And then I'm marking the center building, and I see it's this building ahead of me, right? As I'm pulling up, I'm thinking, maybe I'll take the rooftop of this building. But, better strategy, right? This building right here is the tallest building, or maybe the second tallest building in the town. What you can do, if you're able to get to the rooftop of the tallest building, or one of the tallest buildings within the middle of the circle, it gives you such control over the area of the town. Not only are you getting the advantage of being able to scout everything around you, you're going to be able to see where people are pushing in from, but what it allows you to do is you can hold that building down and then jump from that rooftop to the next tallest rooftop. And it allows you to clear the roofs below you. So what you can do, you see say the circle, as it will later in this game, it's going to end up shifting to the south. I can clear out the rooftops of every other building below me, and then I can jump from this building to the next building. Obviously, something you need to think about and consider, there's going to be other players that are camping the buildings, right? Tons of people are camping the buildings. Most of the time, you're going to find them on the rooftops. Maybe they're not going to be all the way on the roof, but it's something you're going to have to pay attention to. As I'm creeping up here, I'm listening to sound. I can hear that there's somebody else here, right?
I'm almost guaranteeing he's on the roof.
Trying to be careful, crouch walking, you know? We both end up running into each other here. End up using my stun, end up stunning him, it forces him to back up.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Then, you know, he ends up trying to take the fight with me here. So, sometimes clearing the roofs, clearing the buildings, it's going to be difficult. It could end up being a coin flip fight, right? But he busts through here. We end up winning out. We end up killing him. And then after this, I'm going to make sure and try to secure that I'm the only person on this roof. Right? I end up going up to the rooftop, clearing through the rooftop, clearing the next stairwell. And then I'm going to be paying attention from here on out. I'm going to be listening to sound. And even though sound isn't the best indicator in the game, a lot of the time when somebody's within the same building of you, running up the floors or the stairwells, you're going to be able to hear them a lot of the time. Right? So once we've cleared out the building's rooftop, next thing I do, go back to the roof, and I'm scanning around. You can see that the circle is moved again. But since I'm on the tallest building, there's actually this building. It's a little bit taller. So this building could have also been good, but the advantage to going to the building that's closer to the center that you're going to find here in a second is that the other buildings, obviously, before you're going to have to move. So even though there's a guy on top of this building, right? Even though there's a guy on top of this building, he's going to have to end up jumping off before me, which gives me the advantage in the end. Because even if he tries to jump to a rooftop below, I can fire at him as he's going down. I can fire at him when he's on the rooftop. I can force him off the rooftop or kill him and then take his rooftop from him. So gain control of one of the highest buildings at the end of the game. You can see I'm laying down fire. And even though I'm not getting kills on some of these guys here, the one thing that it is doing, it's hurting them. It's damaging their plates. And if you're constantly forcing people to heal up, to use their plates, that means they're not going to have them in the late game, right? You're just not going to find tons of plates lying around here at the end of the game, especially if you're breaking every single person's plates in the game. By the end of the game, they're going to be out of plates. You're going to have a huge health advantage over them as well. So this is when we spot the other guy. Pay attention right here to this circle, right? If you look up here in the top, I'm closer to the center. This guy's building. It's hard to see what the...
He's eventually going to have to
he's
come off
on
that
this building right here. He's on that little sliver, and I'm paying attention to that. And I know that him being that close to the edge, unless the circle
Somebody else
hard
too.
shifts to him,
Gas
which
is
it
inbound.
doesn't,
Marking you safe
he's
zone.
gonna have to jump off before me. So I'm still clearing around, checking for people below me, noting where people are at, where they're coming from, right? We know that there's a guy in the building. This is something else in the late game. This goes for any battle royale game. There's 5 people remaining. One of them's me. One of them's the guy on the building top, right? We've seen people around us. Start figuring out where everybody's at going into the late game. Okay, I'm on the building. It's one person. This guy's on that next building. There's a person there. There's 2 guys to say, what is it? The south in this game that we had shot at before that. So you know where 4 people are right now. There's only one person you don't know where they're at. So knowing that, you can kind of figure out, okay, this guy's probably going to have to come into the circle from this direction. So it's going to help you later on in the game to know where people are still. Taking a little bit more damage from this guy.
Guess what,
Really,
Paul,
at
you're
this
gonna have to
point,
come off
I shouldn't have even really been peeking this guy. And I'm starting to talk about it. I'm saying, yo, this guy's going to have to jump off this building. When he jumps off, I'm going to end up taking shots and I'm going to end up firing at him because I know that he's going to have to move before me. Even though I'm not in the circle here, right? I am closer than he is. He will have to move before me.
your building well before I am.
Gas is inbound.
So, yo, gas is moving. If you're watching the gas up here, it's almost all the way over his building already. So he's going to have to jump real soon. And there he goes. Jumps down, and he parachutes down behind there. I'm noting where that guy's at now. Now, what is the next biggest thing? I now have the tallest position that's still within the play zone. Even though it's not within the new circle, at the tallest position. I am checking the rooftops of all the buildings below me that are in the zone. Obviously, the only real building that's left in is this one and a little bit of this rooftop. So that's what I'm checking now. Because if somebody's there, I can clear it. That's going to give me a free entry to that rooftop. And I'm going to have the next high ground and tallest building in the next circle. This is going to give me a huge advantage. Gotta be sure, don't overpeak, don't get sniped here. You know, gotta watch out for that. We hear these guys fighting. One of them killed the other one. That's someone else that you're watching in the late game. You know, there was 5 people left, now there's 4. A fight just happened, you know one of those guys killed each other. Boom, there it is. This guy, spot him on this rooftop. He's got a really good position, but guess what? Thing he's not aware of, I'm above him. I'm on the next position up. Gonna kill this guy, take him out. Right? Zone's closing in behind me. I'm now going to make my jump to this next building. On the way down, we spot this guy, right? There's only, guess what? 3 players left. Me, the guy that we heard just killed the other guy over on the right side, and now this dude on the left. So we know where everybody's at. We know the direction they are. We know the area that they're around. Going to grab plates from this guy real quick.
Okay, we know basically where they're at. One's on our right and one's under us on our left.
Yep, so now, guess what? This guy, he was in this little courtyard here. He was running this way. I'm going to jump up. I'm going to check it.
He can climb.
We find him, climb it up. He was not happy about it either.
God damn it!
He was he was not happy about it. And then, where was the other guy, right? He was off our right side, so I'm going to go check our right side now. Look it. There he is. Let's go, baby! Kill him. Win the game. Let's get that dub, dude. Making it look easy, making it look simple because of the strategy that we used. He was not happy about it, dude. So end up taking home the win.
Happy about it.
Getting the victory.
Let's go, man. Let's get the dub.
So, yo, hope this video ended up helping you guys. And it'll help you get more wins and play more consistent within the downtown area, within building area. I know that a lot of the time can end up being a very hard area to win in because there could be people in any building around you, camping windows, camping everything. But if you're able to secure the highest building in the circle, clear the rooftops, and constantly keep the high ground, it's going to give you a huge advantage going forward and most likely tip the scale in your favor so that you can get that dub. Yo, if you watched this on YouTube, if you found it helpful, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll be throwing up more Viss Teaches videos on the YouTube for you guys watching. And yo, hope anybody here on Twitch as well really enjoyed that. Boom.